From finding sober friends to helping others, small tips to stay sober post-rehab. What happens when you graduate drug rehab? One of the things I say a lot is drug rehab is a literal second chance at life. You're no longer constrained by a substance use disorder or an untreated mental health condition. You know how to manage your symptoms, how to avoid triggers, have a whole different mindset. You can see how drug rehab is a new beginning. But where does it end? Recovery, sobriety, whatever you want to call it, it's not a destination. What it is a condition that you're gonna have to carefully manage for the rest of your life. And while it does get easier with time, it can be a stiff challenge when you're out of drug rehab. Here's some tips and life hacks you can use right now to make sure the hard work you did in recovery really lasts. Tip 1, get your network going. One of the great things about going to rehab is you tend to make lifelong friends. These friends can and often do act as your safety net once you leave rehab. And don't forget about family too. If they support your recovery, you can make them a part of your safety network. Tip 2, join a support group. Groups like Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, and more work by helping you be accountable to your recovery, yourself and the group. Having a sponsor is a literal lifeline for many. Tip 3, really know your triggers. It can be tempting to return to your old places, but if those places are where you engaged in substance abuse, it's a great idea to leave the past where it is. Environmental triggers can be very strong and they last a long time too. Tip 4, remember to HALT. HALT is an acronym we use a lot in the recovery world. It stands for hungry, angry, lonely, and tired. All of these conditions can be serious relapse triggers, and they're not always easy to recognize. If you're feeling an urge to start using again, remember to halt and see if any of those feelings are what's really going on. Speaking of cravings, tip 5, cravings aren't as strong as they feel. Drug cravings can feel pretty intense, especially early in recovery, but they don't last that long. You can fight them by remembering HALT, doing something to distract yourself, like chewing gum, or even by keeping a journal. Seriously, take some time to write down the things you're grateful for in recovery, along with all those life goals you've had, and read them when you're struggling. It'll make a difference. Tip 6, manage stress. Everybody gets stressed, but when you're in recovery, stress is a bit more serious. If you're in a rough spot, treat yourself gently. Get plenty of sleep, try to eat healthy, and work your social network. This is an area where your sponsor can really help. The Edge knows recovery lasts a lifetime. I'm someone who's genuinely inspired by seeing people succeed in recovery. It's why I helped develop a robust, effective continuing care program for the Edge's clients. With meetings, support, and regular group activities, our family-owned rehab knows recovery has challenges and will help you meet them. If you want to learn more, just reach out to the Edge Treatment Center at 844-590-0403, and we'll give you the lowdown on our continuing care program and more. If you're in recovery, how are you doing? If you've got any tips, share them below. People in recovery really help each other out. Hit those like and subscribe buttons too. We're always refreshing our channel with recovery content and more. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.